and welcome to episode 28 of Direwolf20's 1.16 mod pack. Alright, so we have obviously Neverstars, and we've changed up the other spawner to be a creeper. So we've got 61 Neverstars right now, which is awesome. We've run out of crops, so you know that's not really going to go anywhere. However, glands, we've got 13 glands. Now, take 3 of these, and you have a ghast here. So that's the reason why I wanted those. So what we have to do it this time, is we have to sort out the plant sower and the gatherer and stuff. So I went ahead and I made these. Now they're relatively straightforward. So if we have a look at industrial foregrow, which is where these ones come from, you've got the plant sower, which is iron gear, piston, one of the pity machine farms, plus a flower pot, some plastic, etc. Really straightforward. Then you've got the plant gatherer, which is an iron axe, a hoe, etc. Which is, you know, and some gold gears, but I mean that's standard, still a pity machine. And then you've got the plant fertilizer, which takes a simple machine frame, some a glass bottle, a couple of bits of leather, etc., and some iron gears and some so that's really straightforward. So what I've done is I've marked out an area. Now I've got the biggest tier range card, which is a 12 plus 12. So the thing with this machine is it sits underneath the dirt. Okay, so it doesn't, like most mods, if you put it here and then put the range card in and then show the working area, you can see that actually the working area is one level above. Now most of the time if you've got machines, that's where they will sit. However, this machine sits underneath, so that block actually becomes something that you can or that will actually work. So if we show that now, you can see that it's a perfect range, or you know, it's sitting on top of the actual thing. So there we go. So a 12 by 12 is an absolutely immense area. It can support, and we will get add-ons. So we're going to get the range, we're going to get the efficiencies. So we've got 6 machines, so we're going to need 6 of these, and we're also going to need 6 of the speed upgrades as well. So the range cards we will get as we go. We're going to need another 4 of those, obviously, just to make sure that we've got all of the tier 12 range cards. So yeah, that's going to go ahead. We're going to get our 1 efficiency, or we're going to get all. Actually, we're going to get 1 efficiency for the moment. And we'll get 1 speed upgrade, and then we've also already got one of the items in there, so we'll put those 2 in there. That will speed up this quite significantly, and it will also use a little bit more power. So just bear that in mind. If you haven't got a lot of power in your base, it's going to eat power. Now, if I can remember rightly, do we place this down this way, the way we're looking, or the way we're not? Now this, I'm pretty sure, sits on the edge. Okay, so let's put it down in the way that we're looking. Alright. So there, and then we put in a range card, and what we should see is that it will overlay this one effectively. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so depending on where you put this thing, I mean obviously put it in the middle line of this, and then what you should see is that it is effective in its range. It will basically plant the exact same range as what you've got for the sowing. Now, I didn't realise that this is going to be night time, and I really don't want the things to come out of the sky, so I'm just going to go and sleep. There we go. Let's get outside again. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we've got 1 machine left, which is the plant fertilizer. Now the plant fertilizer has to be put in the same line, so same middle line, and on the outside edge. So we put that down there, and if we get a tier 12 upgrade, so we'll grab one of those, we'll shove it in there, and we'll put that in there, and then we'll turn that on. What you should see is it then covers the effective range again, So you can't put them next to each other because you'll be one off from fertilizing, etc. So you've got to have one in the middle, one on either. It doesn't matter what sides you put these on, but they have to be on those sides. So let's get a couple of the speed upgrades and a couple of the efficiency upgrades, just to make sure that we've got them all. And what we will do then is dig down, because we are going to need to, because we're going to need to hook up the power for these guys. We're going to have to hook up the export and import system at the same time. So we'll stick these upgrades in here as well so that they're all done, and we'll just dig down. So we've got a trunk running down there. Okay, so that will not a trunk, but an area or an underground passage which we can use, which I hollowed out a little while ago. So we can set what actually gets planted in these things. So we can say that we want, so just by left clicking we can place all those in there, and then we can put the seeds or whatever whatever you're planting in here, and it will then feed them in and plant them. Now I'm going to go for carrots, just full carrots, because why not? What it will do is, as it grows, we're going to feed it around the system. So we're going to put a stop to the exporting, which we'll go and do right now. So we're not going to export any more stuff out of the system right now. We are going to turn all of these off, including the one over here for the creepers. And we're going to go back upstairs. So now what we should be getting is, we should be getting a few carrots. So let's have a look at here. So the carrots should start stacking up once they've kind of hit the 64 level in the other system. Oh, by the way, here is the layout for the farm. What do you reckon? My little greenhouse. I kind of like it. I just thought I'd show you anyway. Because yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, so we should see that under here, and if we go down one more level, we have this little underground system, which then I thought it fed that way somehow. Maybe it's the other section. Let's go up here. There was a little undergroundy bit here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, there we go. Right, so this obviously comes from our base. Ah, it's underground in the base, that's right. Alright, so let's put the thing back there. Right, so we've got this bit, because obviously the wireless didn't reach out this far. So what I did was I dug down and I put a wireless thing at the end, which makes a little bit easier for obviously, grabbing this kind of stuff here. So here's our plant sower. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dig out a little area around the plant sower, just so that we've got enough access to each of the sides so that we can do the power and we can do any exports and imports. So what we're going to do is we need to obviously fill this thing up. So we're going to need an exporter on here. So we're going to shove an export here. We're going to put a carrot in there, and then we're going to hook this up to the ME, to the refined storage system, and that should, yeah, there we go. So it should accept carrots. So as you can see, the carrots are coming in here now. Now they're just filling up. They're not getting used, they're just filling up. So the carrots that we've got here will need to be imported back into the system. The problem is, when we import them back into the system downstairs is going to use them, right? So we've always got to keep enough to keep this fully stocked. Now that's not going to be a problem when we go forward, because what we can do is we can set so on our exporting systems down in the wither farm and that, we can set up a relay that will turn off when we reach a certain level of carrots, so that we can always keep enough carrots in the system to keep the planting going, which is exactly what we need. We need to keep that planting going at all costs. So we're going to run a cable this way, because we know that we've got another cable that we need to run over there. So I'm going to run the power this way. Where are we? Or are we going to do it that way? No, you know what? I'm not, because I'm just being stupid, aren't I? I've got 3 machines that are in really awkward areas. So why am I doing it this way? I have access to flux. I have access to flux points. Why am I doing? You know, I've got enough flux, I think, to do some pretty decent flux points. So provides energy to adjacent blocks. So if we get 3 of those, just because I got 1 spare, then there we go. Those 3 are done. Now, if we switch these over, okay, that one seems to have hold the energy. If we put that on there and then switch that to, well, that's already there. That is now powering this one. Perfect. Now if we go over to the edge here, it's in here somewhere. So if we go 3 by 3, and what we should be able to do is just chop through here, I think. Where are we? I don't know where we are, so let's just dig up for a moment. We are close to here, so yeah, there we are. Alright, so we're in this bit here. So what we can do with this section is just stick a flux point on the underneath. And then that way we can deal with power coming into this one. So that's that. So that's getting power now as well. We obviously need an exporter on here. Or an importer, should I say, for the plant gatherer. So it will be an import. Now, it looks like that does fluid as well, so it looks like we might need 2 importers, so 1 there and 1 on the side maybe. And then what we'll do as well is, while we're here, let's just fix up this dirt like so. Alright, now this thing should be working. Unless I need to till the soil myself. What's this one? This is the plant fertilizer. That one's going to need power anyway, so let's hook up the power to this one. And let's get some fertilizer anyway. We've got some in our system, so we'll just chuck that in there. Alright, so that's that. So what do we need from here? We need this area so that I can see exactly what I need to till, and then I need to till it. So let's find, no, it's not going to be in that bag, it'll be in the other bag if it's anywhere. Where is my hoe? I cannot see it. Okay, so we're making a new one. So a couple of sticks and a diamond. There we go. So we'll make one of those, and then let's see about okay, so that's to the edge there. As you can see, I think it just needed me to do this for the first time. Although we might need water to keep this, because I'm not sure whether this actually does that whole tilling and then, you know, makes it stay farmland. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what. Yeah, see that this is not. It's not being farmland for very long. So I would have thought. couple of well-placed bits of water I think might be needed here. So let's find a bucket. Oh look, perfect, perfect. Couple of buckets of water. Alright, let's look at this. Where are we going to go? We're going to go... So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 12 out. So if we go 6 in and 6 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go 1 in. Really? Where did the... Oh, there we... Alright, so it looks as if it's not there, but it actually is there. Okay then. So let's turn this off. Right, that should keep the crops... Oh, I don't know anymore. This is like confusing as hell. It should keep the crops from going mad. So we're going to continue to do it anyway. So let's see. This should help with keeping the crops. So we're going to go over this way and we're going to go back 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there. So that's that one. We are then going to do across. No, it's not the right one. That one. And we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about there. And then we need one more bucket. So we go here. To roughly here. There we go. Right, so that should keep our crops from, or our farmland from going back to stupid shit. So let's just farmland all this. Yeah, there we go. Started to go dark now, so that's cool. And hopefully this won't be all in vain, because the water should keep up then. Really? Come on. Give me a break. Ugh. We're going to need buckets around the outside as well, aren't we? Right. More buckets. More water. Let's shove those in there for the moment so that I can get more buckets. Like so. And let's get some more water. Alright. Let's see if we can get this stuff sorted. Right, we're going to put one here. We're going to put one right in the corner. We're going to put another one down. So many blocks. So here. Yeah, here. Maybe we won't put one there straight away. Let's get some dirt in there first. Because otherwise we're just going to fill up everything. Right, so that's that one. So we'll put another one. No. In there would be nice, thank you. That should keep all that done. Then we need another one here. Ish. Yeah, sort of here. I mean, we could just do all the way round, but I don't want to. So there, and then we will put another one in line with that. We're going to need some more water in a moment. One on the very edge. And let's go get some more water. Cool. Alright, so one about here-ish. Actually, we'll put it here. Another one sort of here-ish. Guessing here. It's not pretty, but it should do the job. One there. 12 by 12 is a massive area. Let's go get some more water from this side, because there's lots and lots of skeletons that side. And right. There is one skeleton a bit too close. Get rid of him. And a zombie. Right, we should be alright for the others. We'll do another one here. And another one on the edge, like so. And then one in line with this one. And here. And then turn around and shoot the zombies. Alright. Right, you can die, and you can die. Where are you? There you are. I knew you were around there somewhere. Okay, that should be enough to keep the soil wet. Again, I'm going to go and sleep. Because otherwise I'm going to be fighting mobs all the time, and I really don't want to. I want to get this out of the way and done with. Alright, so 12 by 12 might have been a bit excessive, but saying that, it should produce quite a lot of stuff for us. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for it to produce a ton of material. Right, so we'll do this, and we'll just... I mean, we could plant these by ourselves as well, just to kickstart it and make sure that the crops are going to grow. Looking at this though, we should be good, because the water is keeping the farmland, so we should be good. So long as there is enough carrots, we should be alright. There you go. The water sources should be keeping it happy now. Actually, we'll put one water source in the middle, which is something I didn't do. So we'll put that in there. We should be good now, right? Surely we should be good now. Oh, no. There needs to be another water source around here somewhere. So that's going to have, yeah, so I'm going to have to put another 3 more water sources in place to keep this. Yeah, I was sure that this one actually kept the farmland tilled, but that might have been a previous version. I mean, it makes sense that you have to do this. I mean, a 12 by 12 is a little extreme, to be honest. But, you know, if you're going to do it properly, eh? We'll put another one sort of here. That should put the farmland in the middle, or get the farmland in the middle all sorted. Let's swap out one of those buckets. We'll put another one there. I mean, missing out on this many blocks really doesn't matter at this point, because we're going to have a ton of stuff. Let's get rid of some of these other things that I keep picking up. Do I need that? No, I don't need that. I do need that because I'm getting hungry. So let's eat and then we'll till the rest of it. And what should happen is, because the carrots are basically looping, there we go, we should have more than enough. We should be able to produce a ton. I mean, we shouldn't be able to keep up with using them with a farmland this size. We should be seriously over production. If we're not, we'll just build another one, same size. But I'm pretty sure that we will, with this one farm, we should have enough to do whatever we need. Whatever we need mob wise and with spare. Especially when we start employing the fertilizer as well, because the fertilizer is going to be the bit that makes this go nuts. I mean, we've got tons of fertilizer, so we can literally waste the stuff. And it's still being produced, so sludge is still being burnt. We've got two things that are not keeping up with the amount of sludge, so we could actually up the production of fertilizer. I don't think we need to, but we could if we needed to. And that's the thing, we could increase because we just got so much stuff. Right, let's have a quick run around. We've got all of the farmland being watered. None of the farmland is now back to grass and stuff. We've still got little bits here and there that aren't being, but that's fine. This thing is the plant gatherer. As you can see, I mean, we've got stacks of this crap, and then we've even got more sludge. So yeah, that's a thing. Right, let's get some cables and let's get this thing hooked up down here. Let's get rid of this for the moment. Right, that one's hooked up. We've got one importer there, and then we want one fluid import there, which is fine. We're going to need a speed upgrade on this, which we can kick off. Let's get 10 of those. So while we're running around hooking these up, we can just get them sorted. Right, this thing here is the plant fertilizer, so it's export that we need for this one. So what we're going to do is we will stick an exporter on here. We will get some fertilizer, like so, and we will chuck, not that in there, that in there. We're going to need a stack upgrade for this one, because we're going to need to literally send as many as we can into there. We don't want to run out of fertilizer. The speed upgrades we used to make the stack up. Well, what a dick. I forgot that the stack upgrades use speed upgrades. Alright, so let's dig in. Oh shit, wrong one. Not the first and not the last time I'm going to be doing that. Right, so let's dig down a little bit. And we should be able to find, so now we can go to 3x3. We should be able to find our, there we go, there's one of the blocks that we wanted to miss, but we didn't. So let's put that there. What I want to do is get to this, there we go, this is where I wanted to get to. Because I want to run the cable down the side here. You know, we've already got power, so power's not a problem. It's just I don't want to put the ME store or the refined storage. I don't want to put like world ones all over the place. You know, like yeah, wireless ones all over the place. I don't want to start hooking up into those networks at the moment. Alright, what we will need though is some torches. So we'll get a couple of torches and we will just light this up just so that we don't get any dark spots. We should be good there. That we need to cover up, so we will. So let's just quickly cover this one up, just because it's a completely open shaft. So we'll cover that one up and we'll put a couple of torches down there as well. We don't need to do much more with that, just light up the place. I mean, the rest of it's fine. This bit up here will go up in a second and fix that. So let's do this and then cover all this over. This thing should now be importing quite happily. It's going to need a couple of speed upgrades and a stack upgrade just to be sure, and then that should be fine. Over here, look at that. Nice. Alright, this thing over here is using fertilizer like crazy. So what we will do is we will export fertilizer, export fertilizer like crazy and then speed it up. And then what you should see is, yeah, that's enough. Right, now if we go up here, look, fertilizer is being used to grow the plants, which is then getting reseeded, as you can see, faster than it can be grown. So we could actually get another fertilizer and put it on the other side and do it. But I genuinely think, I mean, we've been doing this for a minute or two, and let's have a look at the carrot situation. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have problems with carrots. Don't think that's going to be a problem. Not a problem at all. Alright, cool. That's that one. So we're good with this one. So the only thing now we need to do is make sure that the first priority is over here. So this is the first priority. This gets filled up first before it gets taken out of the system. Now, 9 stacks is a lot. We'll work out what that is. It's almost 640 because it's almost 10 stacks. Well, 10 stacks is 640. So if we keep 640 in the system and then export export 640 to here, and then the rest of them will go downstairs, maybe. What else can you do with carrots? You can't do much with carrots, can you? Well, you can use them in a drone. Fair enough. Put them in stew. But that's kind of all. So we just need to know that the carrots are taken care of. So if we do that, whatever happens, this should fill up first. And if it doesn't, we'll come back and we will put a relay on the downstairs as well to say, look, if there's no carrots, or if there's no carrots, 100 carrots in the system, then turn off. So like we do down here with a lot of the extras, we'll set up a relay and we'll set up an auto cut off, as it were. So if we have a look in my bag, which is there, I really need to sort my inventory. Such a shithole. Alright, we've got a relay. Now we've got an interface from refined storage, so that's fine. We've got a detector, which is good. We definitely need one of those. We need a relay though. That's what we really need. In fact, actually, we need two because we've got two things that will use carrots. So let's get two. Oh, there we go. Cool. Two relays that were already in the system. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, let's go out. Oh, before I forget, this thing I had to switch back to destroy rather than pick up. For some reason, it wouldn't pick it up. Right, let's go under here. So basically, the first thing that we want to do is, you see this part of the system is the bit that we actually want to stop. So we're going to put the relay right here. And then we are literally going to put that there, and then we're going to cable that up. No, we're not going to add the second one, you dickhead. We are going to cable that up here so that this has always got a connection, and this will be turned on or off. So only work without a redstone signal. So this one we want to generate a redstone signal. So emit a signal when over the amount. So we want to keep at least 100 in the system, and it would be really helpful if I actually brought the carrots with me, but oh, Jesus Christ, we're up to 1.7 1,700 already, and you saw just how that was insane. So only work without a redstone signal. So generate a redstone signal when it's lower than, we'll say 200. Yeah, so that's on. This is going to be constantly feeding this part of the machine until it goes below a certain amount, and then it will turn everything off. And what we need to do here is up there we're going to put the relay, because that controls, I mean, I know it controls the import and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I was stupid and put it in the wrong place. But what we're going to do is we're going to shut off the entire wither system if we're in a position where there's no more carrots to put up. So we're going to put the relay here. We are going to break the, no, we're not going to break 9 by 3 by 3. We're going to break a single block like so, and we're going to go back and see. Yeah, we got perfect. So what I want to do is I want to pillar up, because I want to actually see what I'm doing. So here we will stick you. We will then go back one, because I want to hook you up to a constant connection. Perfect. And then what we'll say is emit a redstone signal when it's above, when it's below 200 carrots. So below 200 carrots, that will turn off. Let's go down, and now we can just flip that switch and turn them on. This one here will get carrots instead of potatoes. So we will take the potatoes out of there. That one will get carrots now, and we'll be good to go. And that one is whatever we send it. So at the moment, we've got what? Enough stuff in here to make a few more. So we're going to leave those as they are. We are, however, going to... Are we going to stick a speed upgrade? Yeah, we'll stick a one speed upgrade because I've got one. That one should be fine. That one should keep up, but that one should boost up. And then this one here is whatever else we need to put in. So whether we need to put nether stars or whether we need to put soul sand in. Soul sand we've got plenty. Nether stars we've got 15, so that should be fine. So we should be good. And we got 66 nether stars right now. With the 2 matter things, we should speed up the production of that. There you go. There's one already. So we're good. We've got all of the stuff being done. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. We might need... No, we've got plenty of sand and plenty of gunpowder. So it's literally just that, and the creepers are now building ourselves up. How many glands have we got now? We've got 12 glands. Perfect. Alright, so this area is now getting a little bit laggy, for obvious reasons. So we may have to turn... the stuff off. But to be honest, I will install a kill switch, which will basically just flip a switch and it will turn everything on, or turn everything off, if we need to. I think at the moment it's just laggy because, well, we've got so much stuff going on out there. I think once it settles down, it should be a lot easier. Fertilizer is going down at an alarming rate, which is awesome. If we need to make some more fertilizer, we have enough. Yeah, we have plenty of sewage, and it's going up. So making that is not going to be a problem. Water, where the hell did? Oh, what on earth is making? Something got made, obviously. These numbers are just insane. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, sludge. What is sludge actually? What can sludge be used for? Nothing? Guess not. What's this for? No, I guess not. I guess we'll find out at some point. 70 nether stars. I think that's enough, don't you? I think that's good. Alright, that's literally all we have time for. Setting up a... Jesus Christ. I don't think we're going to have a problem. I think what we're going to have a problem with is too many carrots. So I think when we get over 2,000, I think maybe we should just shut the system off. So let's get another relay. We might as well do this now, because we need to. Yeah, we need to. It's oh my god, that is insane. We're not gonna run out of resources and stuff like that, but it's just laggy. So let the farms build up. I reckon 2,000's enough, right? 2,000's more than enough. I mean, what the hell are we going to do with 2,000 carrots? Every time it falls below 2,000 carrots. You know what? Every time it falls below 1,000 carrots, I think it will we should just get it to cut off again. So we're on this. We've got, that's the chests. So it's this section here, which is actually controlling all of the farm. So what we can do is right here, we can just go boom. We can put this guy here, and we'll put a cable to him so that he's constantly got a connection to the network so that he can see. We will put the carrot in, and we'll say, look, over 2,000 carrots, emit a signal and turn this bugger off. Alright, it does not turn all of them off. Oh, but you know what would turn them all off is... Oh, that would be actually, that would be really awesome. We're gonna leave that in place for the moment, but I'm gonna get those wireless redstone. So I'm gonna create the wireless redstones, because then I can turn all the machines off as well. How cool would that be? Oh, look at that, we've got plenty. All right, so we've got plenty of those ones. We've got one of those, which is perfect. What about those cards? The GPS cards? GPS cards. All right, we need to make some of them. Carbon paper, which is paper. Yeah, because of course we haven't got any. Let's get some paper. So that's that. Charcoal. Surely we can make it. Can we not make it with coal? Just charcoal, apparently. Block of charcoal. Block of charcoal, yeah. Smelting wood, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's go do that. I'm going to set up the wireless redstone transmitters and receivers, and we're going to turn off all the machines at once. So we're going to set them to a wireless redstone so that basically the farm shuts down once it gets above a certain number. I think that's to help with the lag, and plus we don't need all those bloody carrots, to be honest. You know, we only need enough to keep things going. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. I'm going to go do that part, and then I don't know what we're going to do next episode. We'll work something out. We got nether stars now, so we could upgrade our generators or our reactors. I mean, that would be cool. Anyway, I've been Syntosis. You've been awesome. Laters.